dan dap kru dan jale mai kon ga pai garan jing tang la doran ne Uljulga panya jare wenyong rup kone jan yanyang kelejol malare ka wei da mayan di torane mayom ka buljulga panya jare wenyong rup kone jan yanyang kelejol malare ka wei da mayan di torane mayom ka buljulga panya jare wenyong rup kone jan yanyang kelejol malare ka wei da mayan di torane Nuer adorane, adorane, ejendanwa, adorane. Alkoi daru jagai Nuer adorane, adorane, ejendanwa, adorane. Terken mai wudi kelunga chuke ulang ni kekit kewi kon dikai dial wi kon dikai Nuer wi kon kan mar telara meden wi obrane na terken mai wudi kelunga chuke ulang ni kekit kewi kon dikai dial kon dikai Nuer wi kon kan mar telara meden wi obrane obe adoran lengeje ewe kan dinai purur ewe laka nyirol jendananga amulal kalona lengeje away kandinai purur away laka nyirol jendananga amulal kalona kanda cheng wan kon ei akwang wan kon kan ya Nuer gore lakana ting amoran keling chanong non de Nueran gel pinye chieng wan kon ei akwang wan kon kan ya Nuer gore lakana ting amoran keling chanong non de Nueran gel pinye chieng wan kon ei akwang wan kon kan ya Nuer gore lakana ting amoran keling chanong non de Nueran gel pinye kan war kan go cha dewan yang ne jan no war ma ayo tieng wara ngai ko pom de we kan war kan go cha dewan yang ne jan no war ma ayo tieng wara ngai ko pom de we kan war kan go cha dewan yang ne jan no war ma
Malam go wer malam go chengder malam go ka runwang pek de go ante yentin yen Nuer nation ko Nuer yen ay bom bom ko bom dun ja joy jere yo ka chi bom ko ka rode a bom mat Nuer te ke unity medi de long ne de la ala Nuer te le unity a kajeno the tanki and politician to tell unity baram kel mi ga garam tell unity that karama mo a cha yor kan Nuer ke le e cha dem yor kan Nuer ke le go Nuer ga ne te ke unity me cha ye nek 2013 tell la gar Nuer mi to mi ke ro mat ka cause ko ya Nuer ne tell nyen Nuer tell chieng Nuer mi to mi ke ro mat ke nyina me ka bum ko ne cha ka jo ken jang ne nang na ko biang ha gwan ku me South Sudan ne go no betung ne Nuer ka te ka gar Nuer tu ngwan de te ka jen ku me no mo ne me yi ga ben nyen ka gar man kien cha ga ben nak bo e jang ka ga ngai bo chỉ cần gì đó cái chỉ cầnว่าcái thằng mà qua là nâng nửa đấy quýnh này nó vẫn chưa mà đấy ngay cái nửa nhanh như là cái này được gọi là cụ mẹ đặc quýnh này ôn nào cái nửa đấy đây là cũng ngay đây là cũng quýnh đi nào cái nửa đấy cái mấy nửa đấy cái gì cái ngồi đó chỉ con gặp phải là có bị đông quýnh cái này chứ cái mấy nó bên mặt này thế cái đuôi mấy con là con nửa đấy cái đuôi mò điều giờ bạn ấy quay cho wall có một chút thua cái Tigray Nuer cái này đi bom bom chỉ một Tigray cái này đi bom bom Nuer cái này đi knock chiu điên cái knock cái này điên đi điên lúc cái nó bay chuột pin ai chẳng thể có cái gì cho là South Sudan ai cái nó băng ngồi là Nuer nhưng cái bị ngồi là nhìn cái qua quỷ đó muốn đó băng ngồi là muốn Nuer hiện tại thì cái Tigray cái Nuer bỏ cái này để không ra ở South Sudan ở Nuer để la rồi bây giờ mình cho là South Sudan có Nuer chất đoan cái giang chất đoan cái đường lít chất đoan cái jalap chất đoan cái turuk qua là cho là Turkish có là la rồi này rami charcha để chẳng gì cái này này gì anh cái này cái Nuer để cái ra Nuer la rồi 1940 nữa cái Nuer để la rồi 1970 nữa thì cái ra boนี่มาควาเลยจอเลย SPL มันแค่หน่วยที่ถูกกับยางขึ้นกับเบรจมันใน1970นี่ที่แค่70ยังกว่าชาร์กันเนี่ยขึ้นกับเบนก็ movement มันใน1980นี่ก็ไม่ใช่กับเบนโกร์กันว่าเป็นอาตะแกลกับจลาบรามิชิจินักรามิชิยังอีกลักนี่ที่เกเดดีโกร์ว่าเป็นตะแกลกับเจ้าแค่จะเนี่ยโกร์จางกันเนี่ยว่าคนชื่อว่าจะเนี่ยโกร์แค่กระรังเนี่ยกระรังควาละมุยแค่ statue ที่จะ father of South Sudan นี่ก็ไม่รู้กันเจ้าcái Nuer để la rồi bị berar nè mẹ cha na để chuyện gì ramalwan thằng mày chỉ qua dân father of South Sudan chiếc để qua cho là mother of South Sudan thế này rồi nói chỉ có put he mother of South Sudan father of South Sudan có bố điều có mấy Nuer thế gì lưu thế gì led bà gì bà đi như bà cái miệt chỉ cần mother nữa có South Sudan khi mà rồi này giờ đó là cái này chất hiếm cái tít và cái tít giê cái long cái nhân đỏ yang mấy lúc cái nó bị thêm cho là South Sudan cái Nuer mấy cái mình giờ ra South Sudan này theo con nó đòn thế là lúc mà đi mới giờ con là cái giằng lúc cái đi này giờ cái giằng kia cái tẹt kia cái nhầm khور mấy tẹt cái dội đàn thế là mới đòn cái con mấy yết Nuer cái British này te jang chi log te jor me dong mi Nuer log mo kun aro mat ke ka jang mi te mi din mi jeke ma lord ke no bom dun so me ina ma de ne ke na ya nang Nuer te ke dor di ja la de kor kon lo dor mo dor ko ba pel ba chol Nuer defense force me ne di al mat ka ben chol SPLM ayo ajen riak dan ajen tuok de kari kon kendial kamera mangage bi gui nije mo ya la ji ngadi Tigray awala baro ke demanda ne gat kier ma char ko entity ba ka analyze go ken yin ken yin Tigray dur men kon lat kon wori dur kon lat ka gwede no kon lar ne a movement down by chole SPLMIO ka SPLMIO lor nungu SPLMIO it's Southern People Liberation Army in opposition in gwanine alo cha do cha read ala mi kwa political ka jene gor jange kate nuor te lade ne gar che mar ne ma cha chole SPLM a cha go ni jur kumu wa go ni jur be chet yimi kan nang ni nuor be chet yimi political ku la ku wu ko na chole nuor defense force jen gwa bina ku bomtin bana ku nok ba rajan ku ling lo ya nang ne kon ka cha ga jo ga ne to che jen kon South Sudanese he ba chole SPLM IO ba jur ba gor bina to get broad-based consensus here mari che ben winning the broad-based consensus amo cha nang kon tam you kon tel gwa the SPLM ke IO tam ke 2021 nyoni jen ke SPLM IO ke 2014 2015 kami gagge no mo gwigni mo cha la de Tigray so wala barai ke da mana ne gat kier ma char would me chi jete ke exposure raja long ke Tigray ne katin tin chala de Tigray nge charan cher ke kan ye movement mebo tin chi kan galat tin kan kon galat nge de dian so be compare ko win mo na me la rana gwin mi lat ke ramadon be lessons be learned when na me rama me chemi go lat ke mi jeglat be je kien pel be go kien kan so jan balan tam go Tigray ni che jojo they are very successful at them chi ga dundian chole it Tigray defense force kan chole it Tigray like Tigray People's Liberation Front bo kan le pel chore mo cha kam ni chore Tigray defense force ni chi ga ro yum mat ke chore Tigray ke tamme mi ne ne win mon we ke tamme ku le go ne narrative dia so got here male cheri mi ti ga mute okay male go
good mal
yeah good mal so
thank you man
no problem thank you at lo am di lo chi la ben ga ro ya wala so got here
yes
here ne de kong ne mo to ka of course ne je mo to ka Tigray tam ka Ethiopia
along
Tigray ni gare ka ne de bombo ma long yin ke Ethiopia ke cha Ethiopia wo ka cha joirar ka southern part tam wo ka western part
again
tiga ne kien gang ko la ne kien de ka west tam but jo jen garar
again
so ma ci garam ma da laket kan won ka ne ro jen kuma bo agwa ke kam ni kien tan kien ga ne din but me ya ne kien ne ci ro den ma da laket so the more micha la den wori ne ga 2014 kor di dial ga nuori ci ga mat kel lokene na ya nan nuori ram ko ke ram dong ci kana pel kan problem to ci ro din ci dol go kel la ga nuori but then it take a problem and which are duro why which nuori cho week afterwards what was the problem ko go chere me cha chole SPLMIO movement dan we go to broad based consensus go to jur ni kan jang de nan na bo go to the good chere me again was the downfall but kind of lot of Tigray ni no more so what do you think I will pull up a map of Tigray so we can see so they put in their corner can we a lot
okay kalong doctor jaga balamong badan wala nyo saba arway me baro ko din ne xiang ano ko ben go ko nuor you know ngi je nuor men tam ngi je no wit mon she will mourn it down with mourn and term chichang kachari and gar shingley chatawana konaji and term right now Tana road Tana United States Bruno with mourn chanajal chanchanka changa wish comparatively kachang konjung nine attaching nine and air con yan pull more right yan to my right for the Saban and then go on and janu with more changa tell tipper cut a tipper agent Sabina wa long but kachang dun kon kwana wa chang ko ri to the no ya no no worry when you compare the no ya no the Tigray allow the aspect of genocide ya la no ri ya la ke the down and tamaka in terms of Lia Teleja Lia Kume in Mokuma Road Boy the Witness area and ADT like resources skin which includes Tigray elements carrier Tigray Chakana don't worry she Kumedian min kaya kana shala kuma Juba Sudan min kana ya modun dian ba chawi de chari an wari kita an wari ala nuor element ba chawi de chari an wari cha Juba Sudan cha lo kan kana nuori cha genocide la dia no nuor ba chu me la re ja ri chang ba chu mi mon cha la je mulu no ta matel ga the DNA response me kula lodge min chala Naath and yan ka don't bit the mud agent bit the mud la kon ba the Tigray con from the onset it will occur chana differences chana kapal wo charo dan ngayam dio chara ngayelia agent chinu wari chara dian mat politically yara dian mat chiang ni kian dial no gwa ni kian dial ma chiang pala nei ko te ku te juba agent cha ri ma cha loi cha we na ma no no baro mar kon dia shin wan dan chu we alar ga jinu ga ma je ba loi a cha na cha ka gam cha jinu cha te kur chi tha na se we ya no ku ko no ba nur ba na ala tha no ri kon cha ri ma no dan je no but luckily enough one on one one area Tigray have done the same thing. Tigray may chagana to Chigaloi, Chakur, Chateraket, Charity and Mar, Chapati, Niki and Edithin, Chaga consolidated, Chawe, our only identity in the Conmaratama. Forget your political ideologies. Manaro, Riam Dana, Amadcon, Shodana, Amadcon, Charity and Mar, Chabu Chagatin, Kurakan. And you know where they are now. Kadong ban chuban na wal adama kon me chana duir odo charo mar ka jan kwa to redan me chana duir chi gare te niam dan la political heavyweights at the time me cha ba duir kan chula ho me chi de no dian mar ka bari on wor bari altin politically chuba we yes kwa and no biaram mar bari altin ke lakin politically chagwa
No, it a problem. No balloon joke, but tell you take you got here and Mograr, and you take a reception issue. But me Lada and got here. Lada knew the response was similar, except you can't get the response Tigray. She political heavyweights and Kwarkon Garden to them. She got la no Iba lel ni Michale SPL Mayo. Bikon ngura la junubin cha be lat ka queen wari na me cha be la Nuer defense force got here lunjok sir chayungo
I am almost there as well but yes me chana do it politically me yana kuter chi political elements within us Chuba we no kono ko bana kuro bana tera ko bana we bana liberate instead of focus ko ya no Kwana focus ko bani junub no ke lede bani lebre kajang. That was the beginning of the biggest mistake ever. Biggest mistake ever. In the corner long term, Tigray. And we are not worry. Mana loy. Mana organizers worry. They quantum. 7 years, 8 years on, they got queer. But we did not do that. She got my share gonna got it. Jelga Kel, politically, you know, Gorna Jam, Gorna Tag, Gorna Yamni, Gorna anybody that we don't even know. Jelka Elga, Guru Converna, Kia, anybody, Miss also new Gorna, Manager Kelga. You know, Namo Yaladur Madi, and I was involved initially with the IO itself politically. We had discussions that ultimately we were pushing for 4 years. Juba Sudan ma liberated Tama. Movement Panen Akula Dundan. Akula Dundan Panel Kula Dundan Pon Pane Lodge. But those of us that were saying no Nuer should watch wholeheartedly, forcefully. Ko Beria Maya no na the young Abe Lodge. Walk take for granted, walk which, as we speak, and we'll get into details later, has led to the downfall of what we now call IO. Namo onion dana mo kagar Tigray. Go Tigray IO make no make a tia target naka kumedian. Then they'll have no choice but to protect themselves, because before Ethiopia, at Tigray. Before Africa, at Tigray. Min mot Kanala and Nuer. You know, Kanala and Nuer. Kadong Larga and Nuer, Dicham, Kadong Lada in the door, but Kanala and Nuer, no Galtan from Sada Garway, the Tati Ramashar. I ain't all sugar and Nuer and Tama. Right, Kana, okay, Junubin, people of South Sudan. That is where the divide is. Tigray, you know what? Me, Wala Juba Sudan, Kiamin Wala Ethiopia. Okay, I believe I better one. I could all Ethiopia. Manakana Ethiopia itself.
Yeah.
So, in brief, and then the down on Dramakel, the Garden boy. And I think we have to draw these lessons. You and I and Drama one other way, one or more. It's not too late yet.
It's not too late. You know, a point of Quila make a point of Gualong. Ko made and dwell now. You got a move on the Charlie Nuer Defense Force. But when you want, by gang up and Nuerinek, by Nuerinek, a Junubi India, but Theran. Tamakoro, which all aspira my own general bana, native Kongbagano. But come kind of lot of Tigray, God. Tigray, can Jigan Belgor? Can Somali ni gur? Can a Roma ni gur? Can a far gur? Tiro kebla Tigray. Me tiro kebla Tigray. The average person, average Tigray, you go in quite simple gajet, the George. To all no me politics. Many native politics nogbo. Chirodian man me. Go can a munakan echo nakan riamda. Here me go yen and tama here mare. Take a we can like Tigray defense movement. All of them, everything chat Tigray. Here Queen Berianium. Tigray. Just a red and yellow, a sea of red and yellow. The women, the men, the children, like in Tigray. Near Juktu Rogame. Point, they're painting the Tigray colors. So, Latkan Tigray. But now it seems that the world is on their side. You're already in Kujig allies. They know to take a gambella, but no, and now I charge a cob in our yet Tigray. Go Tigray, we have no problem with them. Chinada yet, Nady Quine Kumedian. A time of Jacarodian allies, Roma. So, this was a to a can mistake down can Canada. Canadian la dwal mi wo kon chuon ko chu Nuer e ba kon look a international community ka Tigray ko mo kan look a international community ka Tigray chen Nuer lenga bom so got here maybe can you say a few words about the international community ki point in US ba ko ya lengi chi ko chole Samantha Power e pa lu njo ka Tigray so what did she say mi ngori tin got here okay oh your network did you so ba la ti yo ke kui Samantha Power ko lu njo but these are the regions and then one of the region here can gambel Tigray ni it's in this area or neme yen ta in Ethiopia neme okay got here
Yes, I don't know. I keep cutting off, but
okay
so we should be good now.
okay good
Yeah,
so
no. To say a few things. You know, well, I work in the international community. International community. Young the here, I don't know why Palgaway and Nora man. But Nora one, they don't go and with more young a lara. Chanka and with more a terrial tinatir aran, a telar caran, and Obilachan. So when we speak about international community, community Mugula. Mugula international community, Michelle on Conage.
Again.
Michelle
international community.
Exactly. Exactly. Shajan. 90 to Shala Jitagrighty. Koyanalba La Bume. And oh by a ling, Michelle Lat. A continue. Continue. Michelle and why more continue. But you bomb along Harless and Oba by a ling. And hence, I was listening to the radio. Radio more. Me, I'll NPR. I'll Samantha Powers. I think most of you will know. You let Obama. She took for the Obama administration at the capacity of the UN. She was the ambassador. And one level, Chamuika assignment, Joe Biden, some sort of an envoy.
Okay, this is Samantha Power.
That's right. Yes. Kacha Jabang, Jakaja, Kawoshi Tigrayan. And that is defending themselves and their lands against a tyrant in Ethiopia. Again, Chayoja for fact-finding mission. Chaja as a Chaja as an envoy to go find out exactly who may Shibun, cha duop, cha ga, canteen 80, she la 80. You also get use a self-care, starvation tactics, as a tool for war. So, Jan May, what was Sudan? She to Ryan, they have petitioned. They have worked so hard, even here in the diaspora, including Sankin teaching like Kelang was Matathin and Tama. Chakuma American. Yes, good Denver on one man. Chakuma America chap petition again. A chakaling. And one of my Yama means a Barai and Walla reporting Chabano. Shall we have been to walk and roll a man? A Magai with the Kojan public service a joint in it now almost 30 years. Coaching in the one end, so we're 80 to charity griety. chari o me a lo ken nang go along chan
Denver protests. Again, I want to highlight Jellican Gabarian.
Exactly.
Just celebrate Ethiopia.
They did it.
They just said, you know, Ethiopian, we're going to Tigray.
Yes.
And here, everything.
They did it. They did it. So here, I mean, Lunja, right? Ever learn how way, Aki. Naiti, Chamudi, Chari, Alzinakan, Lakin water, Yomayoja, is that Ethiopia, major way in Shalaway, Yala Makella, la way to Tigray may curve. Then Tigarodian were organized, rebel forces with our TDF. Mesharo organized, they responded at our Wadian Chakurvakan. Area Nikan Dial Kulucha Kurvakan to the extent in which now Kika Perulian. Shika, they are marching towards Ethiopia itself. Cuts. Jella Roy more, she were in the process, Naath, instead of Bikuma Ethiopia, but work Alagora, ceasefire, Kegoro, but to get political settlement, Mapalel. More no course in Kajuaga.
Okay. Yeah, and Jen McKellen. Sorry, I want to point out. Yeah, McKellen and Jen capital could Tigray. Apparently, could McKellen University garden working on the law with him. So apparently, Tigray Nikan and Nuer, they get along. But yeah, I just pointed them out. So this is the geography. Jen Wadian, Ken Tigray, north, a mountainous country, Kajan Guan. So they have a lot of gold and a lot of oil. So.
Exactly. So the point I'm trying to make is that co-piling an Kong so they can sympathize with you, whether native till bomb can edit bomb. Biaju Larno, gotta continue. Continue Nakane. Min Layaman to prevent go by Nana. Me jin matil bomb no one. You don't flex your muscles in defense of your own life. Trambibin to come help you out. Nobody. Again. No more dilemma and Guayete, ten words in and Tame. China on a tour militarily. China Korean there. Make Balaria converse a political leadership. And Jan Shibalaria Madit. To tear core me, co baro gum. China long. Along. In comparison to Eritrea and Parne, but politically, take a yam down. I think, as I said before, more Tanaka a chance. US and Terminal manner, Mela Roya, Ayan, a young Amalelican, Curribly Amalelican. There is this moral equivalence at the time. They are not doing that now with the TDF. We're not doing that now with the Tigray. Why is that? Okay? Good about it, and why is that now? I mean, an 80T, Lena Corner Chwalak and kill Lena Corner again. As you remember, was something very interesting. Where maybe Ethiopia, just a few years ago, La Lorne made an international community, by Chang they were contributing at the capacity of peacekeeping so that these atrocities that they are now committing Bago prevent them. Let get right now as we speak.
Yeah, I want to pull up another website. Ko Tigray ni Tinterar. Lat can Tigray. Like here's a website and tell me. I want to show this website here. Tigray tigrayhub.com, I think.
Again.
Yeah, Tigray. Amna Tigray. Amna Tigray. Lade Ninyan Tigray. Humera massacre. Humera with me yanaki and nothing. With me border ni roll jalabne. But me let get a website. They have our demands. He demanded in Latin Tigray to Biden. Can a lot of okay, we are talking as Ethiopians. Right now, Tigray. So they have demands. Gorka sanctions, Gorka investigation, Gorka advocacy. They get hashtag Biden act now. So They want the United States to impose economic sanctions on all Ethiopian origin imports. The United States should impose a travel ban on military officials and generals. The United States should, the United States should impose arms embargo. The United States should work with its allies to ensure similar UN mandated. The United States should work to impose previously lifted UN Security Council arms embargoes. Now, don't be thankful a lot. But there's no charge a lot of Lanwarine, Ladianke, Allah, just South Sudan.
Exactly.
But Tigray, Lad Kenge, Allah Tigray. Miladiana, like just South Sudan. Then now come take a just South Sudan to Chujo. How can I do a political din? But one of my yet Ladiano con just South Sudan, Kanakane. How dare to walk it? Maybe I wrote just South Sudan, so tell you there Canadian Negia. Be moral equivalency, but you bet. But you Tigray, I know, who then a lela no more to the Kenyan daughter, Beneda Chola Tigray. Now, everyone will like it.
Yeah.
So this is, they have a website here where they just talk about Tigray history, everything.
No, that shows you how organized they are. That is something, but for Balar, we are lacking this. Ka kuingu ka kuigo chana thana raidan chana kangath chana thana raidan chana ka panlat ejan until as we speak Tigray Kandial Tigray Kandial in the diaspora at home let get work, they work together hand in hand ejan I think you and I were involved ka discussion ni kian ne me la re kan no yes cha network ni kian cha ka cut right ka kan kian beje but they still find a way they still find a way melono kon ba hantame we have to draw lessons from this so that we go back to the drawing tables. We go back to the drawing table. Korea dan kero tu, ejen Rio dan kero tu. One yen gadit. Teme our only hope. And you know, pane realize no lam ngani first. Once we know lam ngani, baro ti ngume alero kono with mon. What has this world done for us, other than genocide? If we know man, then we can forge a path forward and say, then Baro assert. Barana you know, whoever is coming for us, continue. Rule la jenen, a rule na. Jejen. Kereber kuben kukobena dora. Bana confusion di remember yala University Sudan. Bana you pull kel, kere bana you wish. Me pela anjang. Kia pela Joe Biden. Kien balan me yalo Uhuru Kenyatta. Kien anybody ka East Africa nan kien buin themselves. But ku ben chang ba we albe kon bena ko yana lar no lam na no ri. Kon to mi we ka lari no Nuer. La yer mi dur di dur. Chere mi ne gar me himself daru chere mi der ga ka ji. Na mo on bana epal. Bana Roland bana kamrar. There's no another way out. Chana dore me je to ke 2014 chana bi le nyo. Teram don't bala ter kur nyo bana ku tero kur ko baro gang. Min ngai ban term as we speak. Til kur bala ter. Jenu. Ko I don't think ka ngai na nyan jang. I don't think be ben be we let's say doran nyong nan. Be we no ko ye la ra ji nyong wale. Bi kuna be mundu ba yo nang. I don't think be la na mo.
Again.
I don't think be la na mo. Naiti what they have done Tigray, what they have done is a chumna rimdien. Ano na ya laraka bunya ka titeka adisa micha gorbiro nyo. That is why their only solution now is ko ba wedien ba kamrar. Wedien ba kamrar ko to add to is kon charo bimer. Shedwer kales ka ko mecha kon no ban la nori. Milare Tigray naiti tege term dundid rule bunyinan milare ken no ye dwer no ya cha ko dono ba ko kon ba ko ne tin ko dong tel kon ter medi juru Sudan ba de ne lar no ye gwa ta mat And I think but well to go Tigray ko well to kon Nuer ba kon go re tan to Nigeria and them can right ban them can right e gari bo can gari Yoruba can right akan ne me aler kon ling leader che kon binang be tu no kon nu loy ni cheng ne kon te wan ba ro roi ko tu kon ko tan ka mon ba ro roi re mon dan so chelo madin ya duer ga long min ja duer kon Nuori ka duer Ibo woni Nigeria ka duer Yoruba woni Nigeria okay kami roi ke non teme du nan kwele kwi ngani ke ngai ngani
Gan so no makel mi dong mi goro de lat de kon ra jode eno me chi ka mat de kan did Tigray kan lare e koro me bater ko tugduel ko Tigray bate ko tugduel to western de ko tugduel ko chema to Nuer ko tugduel bati ka la no jame bala ni jot bala ni de mi ba chole Tigray Defense Force kame dan te ne de lare ka Nuer eno ga chema re de ni deal whether de mi boro or whatever akwa len de Nuer mi ba chole Nuer Defense Force but tell de char de bor ba chole de Nuer Mijin wat kor mi de ka de bor where you are ka de bor ka ji ku ching ka de bor ka ji ken by mat bien kwa de Nuer entam by ku nge ke kana la no mo but tam cha ba la Tigray they did all of that in Tigray. You can lot in Tigray. They have become very successful. Here, and where what they have overcome. She kind of talk about Kevin McKellar, go y'all drive. They met all the way up here, near Adwa. Right. They were driven to the north. Right. Then they came down. They took over their capital Kwajala McKellar. Then they took all the women and children, the students. They pushed until they took over the southern areas, Quorum, Waja, and then they took all their students and took them out of the danger area. And now they've gone back up. They're going to the west, and they've taken Lalibela. They just took Lalibela, and now they're cleaning up. Who can clean you out an area again?
Yeah.
Now they're going to the west, and a modern militia are being pushed away. Go gang and wait in. So as soon as we're gonna gang and wait in them all, then they could take over even the whole country.
But Chabilelakan. Chabilelakan. Ko gui kene ne oba de dien ba shola a Tigray Defense Force. Gorgane o no genocide e yitwok kake cha gor ka le no be utwok ne de konyo gorne o bas ba dorian ba declare as an independent state so that cha bela ba dar nyo e bun ura me mu ko ro kwotin ka gweida ka bomen gwe te ka ngar tin tama na adi mo be malwal benen
yep
and I think cha nen ba US government. That is why I share my charger. Share my report here, a report me shibuga ke wuri alabi. Yeah, report me base. Me be come to the realization of Tigray independence. In itself, they no go rock on worry, ko na tiba. Chedadwer careless and waro long lakan. Wario di remember take a roll boon walongan no dena mark keba. Konin Gurun and Yan in Gurna. Tabandene Gourme, but Chana Banyuan and Doro. And so I can only say, Nady team, Alarakane, gives me more energy than anything else to say no Nuer. Chai Belina Canady tea. Again, I bling on it, I bling let's assert our presence, we mourn so that Chak on Billy, anybody. So I see can more waiting while clear out. Because one more, Nami Waka were and then be a choice. But to move ahead with the little power they still have, Ko ba wura me ba keep at bay. Ko they will go on over as a war strategy. Ko because she will tear a gun ko nyo. Pielo terra. Kere no ne ramino yukur no ne ja water role. And then by biosecurity, which is something that we will have to do as Nuer instead of I leave no ba kon ba kap korzaru ba na koru ka ban kalama.
No, very good point in all. Another thing, me there kon a ladbo. Canada la raji, mu no re mu kon a chole Nuer Defense Force in a man, be kon tell allies. One Tigray can get their allies. You can work Tigray ejaram bum nijan ka Ethiopia anyway. One tell me but logi one.
Yeah.
So you can learn we are just Tigray. Now can you Romo, they are allying Tigray.
Now
we could trigger be Romo Lano, con Romo, Chine Guaca Tigray, no name when not get Tigray. Garamo, a changa man la nyada. We don't care. White nigga young letter. We are not with him. So I think Ahmad, Manne Romo, Gone Amara.
Amara, yes.
Yeah.
Now, a bigger way no bashang and Garo Roma. I know about Tigray support can't get it in any. Then I get Tigray and a cigarette. Terra Nay the Albert Ketil. Now the term Barway. Nay, US will be at till Koname has been going on for the last 9 months. Yeah. Okay? 9 months. Yeah. Look at now, Barway. May she Tigray. She will, you know what? She unable to know. So she an a bomb. Bomb madong, Jenna bomb madong. Kabum daro we can mad la muken. La love Rodian. They respect one another.
So look at this. This is what you're saying. Berme e ber Romo.
Yeah.
Berme e ber Tigray.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't know. Metcon ala lut corner.
And yeah, no pan.
Romo Canadian kwa ji Addis away there.
Yeah.
So that means Romo met ke Tigray.
Yeah.
Ka damage in worry in the Gambele can a large in a year ke Tigray. Lunay or no one.
Yeah.
So Romo can Nuer ke and ke Tigray. You maralo lutkero.
Yeah, pan.
So Ramin yen ke Tigray krode e Amara. So if Amara you're quite isolated in time.
Again. Yeah.
How can you if you put that in play now, compare it to Moderto or South Sudan? Do you see something similar happening? Could you explain it?
Absolutely. Quantum as we speak, is that Ramin Louis yeah younger and Nuarama. She yam, she tarkashianga. Agent. We tintani and term a bit ketil, live on an o mobile nuoro, and yen be wake agent. So Mlono and term Ramini nor and term a year nor ko jala kelajang. Every time she nor jala legend. Matagaramigu be marga jiramator mo. La will quite nor you quite a young nichang. Now, my Jan Kenyan 2013, a video maybe you talk Taka Juba at the time. A few months before Taka Juba, Taga Bahanikin till I Jelgana Nanganaguani. Nathan Gary and one again and Gary Equatoria to tea. But you were Radian right away, Shikla done. Jermalam the Jank on the Alcake. I can wear your right quota tanking out 2 young I can tell you know what area Kona Damar. Min yang I can lam nori. Right away they fell at ease. Okay. Then they started talking to us. They speak in codes. Codes we had to ask what do those mean? But these codes Jagur no baling and no can Milarga can and work an ejang. Mintina Berare Burnham, I started laughing. Right away I saw, you know what, man? Way man, they're like way mala. A poor Alice. They're rolling. Me jalna guli. Jalna gul they're rolling. Lakin ko ya kon be mar. Atana ko juba me yale Sudan. We began to become more suspicion of one another.
Mm.
Lan nagaro at a bye. Ejanu Ramen Booth and Chang bye the tea and yan jang point them. So Molono to no roll away or camrar. Okay. Bin idea yakin were high in that region. Because they will know for a fact they will have a safe haven. Mich Anke Jang in this little corner, Bangai can no bin or been to their rescue. Ko Nuer now is a bill answer to Jang. And Nuer is answering to Jang. Come here, you know, Sudan.
Good.
They do not have a power unto themselves. Still bomb or bomb dien. Me de kula gang roko gang na ida kongaken. So yes, allies in itself, to have an alliance, Yanaran, you've got to have almost the same interests. Romani never are gonna to right can point actually go away again. Many years ago, Alakan.
Kung ura lat kenabo.
More like can I? But I think can talk about suppressing. And tell me very obvious and Tigray you land you know what? Con binela way lakon, binero lakon. They will look and it. Could you move and tell me yam right now? Chad Baka right and no thank one is out for Chala Larkin, one day I'll put Larga under the table. But then I live long term and can con or in terms of you know, last him by all means, Junuba Sudan, man, Bapal Jang. Bana Mundan voice, come here, you son about right lakon. Move away to Ogana, the NN, US man, Beringa corner, US man, US United States, take a head, Beringa corner, co Bana take a market, co they will see bomb done a lot of Lengu in regards to bombing take. Who can be go on 80 to bomb to Bagalwa, Karwe Wimon?
Yes, the Bagalwa, yes.
Agent, it's just a matter of time.
I want to point this out. Would a lade, men balat, bagoni Tigray independence. Agari Charlie de Girme in my interview, he's trained as an economist. Yanina me and Obicon to Ethiopia, Chabelet. Amara go to know Benedial for Pinala Empire. So Garichale Girme Berhe.
Okay.
Chairman of Tigray Independence Party.
Okay.
So I want people to hear what he has to say. Go to
I think I remember seeing it. Again.
So Nedalaya Lade, it right me, if you right me make sense.
Oh yes, no.
Come on, Ladia Gor Katigrayo. So this for a second.
Process of forming a party, so we managed to carry.
Yeah, I've seen that channel.
Yeah, so if those are our viewers, go and watch this video. Tigray are the same points. He's just saying going now long Ethiopia. Every time, every time Tigray lare gari Ethiopia neme ke konne de lede neme kor metarge Tigray biamara we no gurno bidang no we ikor chater ne dia yo mu Tigray lare ke neme dun Tigray biamara we no do ne alke du amara enwari e kan lalat ke ja mu wi lare garen kor ko pa South Sudan kamra ne de lare kan wari by young divisionist, a tribalist. Which is Louis Lari, Kur, South Sudan, Terra Jeronwari, a tribalist. Louis Lari, Nade, Wood a Lari, both deal, a tribalist. I got an organized bomb, no, a tribalist. So you give me a Lari, near what you could not prosper in Ethiopia. Nede kamera nede yet ke dirge regime of Mengistu.
Again.
And now you get ethnic federalism Latino. You can Tigray no ethnic federalism. So prosperity you gonna jega gambele. It was because they michale ethnic federalism. Tigray. So now the Tigray are saying we are enough we're going to be independent. Anyone who wants to be allied with us, Bamargane. So chicken lumne nedi kong kuken lanu bene chong ala nuari ala langare la Tigray muguro Bamargane kumargane ke economics. So likewise, me nuara larbo la okay Tigray ne no kumargan bene kumarga yentam. I think they would say okay, no problem. Yene de bombom, and he even used South Sudan examples he used and Girme Berhe. So all are going to point in Lada yet and then video.
So the Ethiopia we have is the Ethiopia which began with Menelik of Shewa. And the history of this Ethiopia is not good for us. We agree on this with every Tigrayan. So we have to do a lot to dissociate the Ethiopia that we used to espouse and the Ethiopia that we have today. The Ethiopia that we have today is against Tigray, even starting from its formation. We know how it was formed. It was formed in collaboration with Italy by separating Tigray into two, and because of that.
Look at that. The Ethiopia that we have now is formed against Tigray. The South Sudan that we have now is formed against Nuer.
Yes. Yes. There's a lot of similarities, man.
A lot of similarities.
Yes. Yes.
Separation, we have the state of Eritrea now and the regional state of Tigray in Ethiopia. So we have to convince our people about this. That will reduce much of the apprehension against the idea of an independent Tigray. And the bad experience in the Horn of Africa, especially as regards Eritrea and South Sudan, is quite often brought to show that independence is not good. We beg to differ on this, and we differ because South Sudan and Eritrea are different from Tigray. How are they different? In their forming, in their nature, they're different. If we go to Eritrea, we have like 9 ethnic groups, and nobody knows what their history is, what their vision is, so there could be some lack of understanding there. So this could be an issue which makes Eritrea different from Tigray. Not only that, after independence, the state in Eritrea adopted a way which is not democratic. So if you adopt a system which is not democratic, of course you're deciding to a state of affairs which will not be good in our understanding. So Eritrea's problem is mainly related with the state that was formed after independence. They formed a dictatorial regime, and that regime brought much of the havoc on that state. And if we go to South Sudan, the same story. In that country, we have 2 ethnic groups, the elites of which are not on the same page as regards South Sudan itself.
The elites.
The elites. Yeah. So, Nian point about South Sudan. What the point he said about Eritrea? So, Eritrea, right now, no one knows their history. Even the vision. No one knows it. Why not? Because South Sudan is the same thing. Right. No. Why now?
That also speaks to this idea that unity right no chicken man. Komelar gana to garden changa tun jang the sharo quote unquote elites. Michigan matong me. Akane ko hotel ka machar lang tung mi ko char lose laken. Until Maradian can lose again garo. Akane take a con the team. Which in itself is totally wrong. Just because you got wait well, it does not mean she got here my share, can doctor you all dealing. Okay. I come in and got it.
Yes. Yeah, so really yes, exactly. So
right.
And so to finish what he's saying.
The current president and the current vice president are not agreeing, so that country is being kind of in a state of continuous conflict. When we come to Tigray, primarily, Tigray is a viable nation. So that makes it different. And when it comes to our, because we have taken into consideration the failure in Eritrea. So as a remedy for that, what we're saying is, after independence, we're going to have a transitional government where every section of the Tigrayan society and almost all political actors, political groups, parties will be represented. And we have clearly stated that the prime responsibility of this transitional government will be drafting a constitution for a democratic Tigray and getting it approved. Once we are past this phase, there's going to be an election, in our view and in our hope, a democratic election. So through democratic election, Tigray can have a viable state, and democracy will serve as base and have a state which is not like Eritrea in any form, which is not like South Sudan in any form.
So here's a point here.
That's our main.
A lot of 21, 22,
so
30.
Partly I agree, it's not yet right, but it should not mean that it cannot be right. In my understanding, in the understanding of my party, this is the only option which has a viable future. So it could be a year or 2 or 3, I don't know about the time, but obviously people are going to subscribe to this idea because that is the only option we have to try, and the only option which appears to be viable. The rest are tried. They've not solved any of our problems. We've tried a unitary state without our own will. We have tried a state of Ethiopia which should accommodate diversity. That has brought us here. Maybe some people could believe that trying it again and again could bring about some results. Be nice, but we don't agree on that.
Exactly. Isn't that the point in a more? We have to try it again and again. And not too long, but now look at South Sudan. For how long? Nika movement made an arcade. Young Cap can year con pinch and cacon and jip, Cabinurelano air palgaja, Baka Jack Cabindan with. Then 2005. Yangana Jip. They palga baga, you know, I can mitken young.
Again.
2006, 7, 8, 2013, Jana a lot of conduit.
Again.
Unified South Sudan. 2014, Kangan which are conduit. 2021, Benalo, South Sudan. So we've tried this unity in Jalan.
Yeah, the Doctor China Robimer. Again. Makula to con role man, I will keep saying this. A woody, and you know, Roy may walk in the yellet. Roy may why about a Roy Kelka Jankele, Jellet. Mindong, a dwer. Kadang con Kadir Conte one. And Obujung, a lajik Jang. Come go along in a an oban lajical. I'm going to take on a 2 to gold demo. Ko tu chagater na du agum chingkon golimo ejen korea dan me be to chi li de bere dan tane ku ngwa den be tin ngai ne ngwa be tin eno ba kon bo kwere chuga kel alaji kel pa etwo ejen no tane jere ngai ente me ko no lia ko no telem chiang yu na ra ling tin la tin lia tin ne chiang. So ko she dwar no bi wunwo be la non kono jang bine ching la jiketh kay dure ne ejeno kay dure ne so mo kay dure ne ngu be jane bangai golon tama kono editi den we bane we bane Omar kel ke jang ko bi future ana be go ejen chen ku ngone ndine nyan long no mo tama nyen ku ngone ndine long. So in a way, would be meladame, till get a dug and a melanum. Chellarano go, but away, maybe or why, bit or ling, maybe away mala, and this speak to the idea of a viable state. And you know, be Tigray, Barway Laken. Arway Montame is clear as day, man. It's clear as day. Ramakailing and a mall. Karamo Ming. Either a Ming in real life. Here, Ming Ray Lloyd. Ming
Lloyd.
Exactly.
Lloyd Ming.
That we see now, and I'll keep repeating this too, is that is what is happening in the 21st century. Could 22nd century be an way y'all Africa, but take almost 100 and something countries.
Mm.
No, Pinado Reshianga, May 1, before he list, the very done, you can't be your don, me channel long.
Yeah.
I mean, don me, Michicon be Birian Condial.
So
Banner weed.
Can me la tie January. And Nere la lare, if we are better together. Guano benata kelga junubi. So you me tie okay, can we jack on ka jur. Muja kona ka jang, muja kona ka tet. Je can protection, can on can jang tell a code long can. Jakoni protection ka international community, you me corbin like Jargon in Nuer. Yeah, na bie can jang chika bie chikana cock, ni gua ka jalap. And then me chinanye ka bie, I'm a chachol no. So tell a protection in Jakona ka jang. Tell a protection in Jakona ka yam yam. Tell a media corner ka tad. Tad like in a gorno con. Here 40% ka de and can tad, big Nuer. So tell a protection in Jakona ka junubin.
There is no good reason, man.
Yeah.
Tell a reason, but tell you
reason, yeah. Mija ben commit. They young Michin were me. Take a chat
No.
Ah, okay. So tell a me the go Jakona can you. Like on a midnight.
Along.
Ah, come on. Mundan Medida. And who can the Gorkan AT? She can't chat here, Jebene. For whatever reason, Cherry Midega a problem got up. She can double go. So like can walk come the garden and come. Come on, Madame Nueri. Tell a guard, go on a good jur. Take on the wounded, take on the men, take on the pew, a leer. And who can a good juro? Like they are Kuala Luna point con. Tell a Mija corner, South Sudan. Mija Ben Corbo. Tell a Ramadija Mergoro over year canore. Ka whole horn of Africa. Ka Africa Kalibo. I don't know. I'm not deja go over year canore, me in Wadi and Kamrad. Who? They are Jalab.
Nobody. No, Jalab Ngay. Jalab knows better.
Kade Abon.
Boy knows better too.
Kade are Rwanda.
Rwanda knows better.
They
know better.
So there's nothing we get. Near can during the South, there can worry lot at law long. Go Jalap. Jalap, you can't enjoy that joke. We don't want this.
Yeah.
Come a reality, they chicken freed Indian Jack Queen. So they don't okay, you are welcome.
Yeah.
Because we know because Lunjog anyway too, right? Corona, as soon as it comes out, we they cherry me by Bechuajan Center, canoe regional reality. What do you think?
No, Juruba Sudana, Moya Conlor, in that, because we have to draw lessons from Chang to Opan. Major Kur may did allow Shinur, Shiloide, Yell, Shibarama, God, Chakoria, Baterakan, Luikan Chang to Etuo. And I tell we a Lana Kur come Shomban Barai, Kangani, she can jang. May I Kur may I come Chong in our way. May I take a mile don't tear down Kenyan 2016 done. McKen our Kenyan 2016 and Jangane went in Chawana Konu. Don't tell she Rioma Shaganagari, she will I impatient. May I door my alley of dinner, and Juba regime itself, it was going down. Kokwarana Jang Mukwilode. It was going down, Lauba collapse, economically and also politically. They didn't not bother Namadundi, Mission one day and touch two look about till come along like an tear. The reason why I said no, you someone a lot of con is that Mikiri Shermuka Luira in Kenyan 2016. Dollar was going where in
Huh? So need pound one again pin along.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So in a way, Sheramin, you do more in a lot of con. Sheramin, Chiang Mayak and a con, a tear. Shermacha con, but con, worry. Chicken. ko ba kon be confused ka pel mar ti loy ko na ye lam na kon yal min gwe mo dwar mo dundi ni I say now ko chana de ko tin you know it needs to end ko no ban ne de kon ban ga prop up ban ga bom dan ban ga leraka and then ba bom dan ba ku lo rir ba no ko na nyo just like there was some Nuer mercenaries te a Nuer bana kan ben jube ne they work door to door ne te Nuer te ga tin Nuer ya ko yo te ga tin ne chara man. So in a way, and bomb Europe in Sudan itself, a bomb me ma bomb dan me ba ko lo kon ba on kon. And what we're trying to say now is that it has to end. Again, it has to end. Ko unnecessary lia chane gor. Lia me unnecessary chane gor. Bana jientin. Bana we bana ban. So one of jien run. Bi jang lui dora la jang. Bi nyam be way, you know what, man? We me yala jube way da. Bi palane wala. We me yala nimli way da. Bi palane wala. We me yala ye way da. Bi palane wala. Na one more be mal balloon within the region yala South Sudan region. Bi mal balloon na one. One time yer me jang ter na ko ter and war. Ba kul new on top, then be no be kul use as a foot soldier doing his wills. This is one. And yeah, cool nan tama uri are ma share me wo jube. You know, something I have never heard of. Something makameliang in my life. Quer memorable leader. Matena ke de ni ke. Bi yen bi de ne ka ban pin. Bi wo gwantara. Chalar ka to ka ba no e hono kwa nga kyu na jo no wo de jube ta te jube tama. Jo no ga ngatir. Ematiang anyor. Na into the universe yana cool at ye. And all the Kajin Magangi Matiang anyoro. Katiana and a bag of Kulganga. You understand that?
Okay.
Wait, I'm a boy in a bomb the pin. Quell way a bomb into the Gigina Duda. Onion bomb bentin. By the day pin. Who does that?
Yeah, Ramugu South Sudan and Dinijan.
So South Sudan, but tell you all South Sudan, not tell you Naath, not tell you no written.
That's a good point, no more. This is a good point. Nading on, they don't understand, you know, and South Sudan more. Bomb de Kelu and Nuer. Michi Nuergian. At your way to Kamrar. All of Kenjur Diala Toyo Muram way to Kamrar. Bigger take ally Nueri.
Exactly.
Here to US, Ray North America. The point of Ronaldo, Canuri, begin to influence me the region. I just look at young. So I want to play the last thing from Girme Berhe.
Go ahead.
And what he says here.
In policies, people should participate. And that participation is achieved using the government.
Yeah, YouTube
commercial. Yeah, let it go. Be a skip. Yeah.
What parties can have is a program, political program, and an economic program. So we have a political
program and economic program.
We don't have an economic program per se because we don't anticipate to run an independent Tigray alone. As I told you earlier, if a party which brought about independence is determined to continue to lead, what we are going to have is an automatic dictatorship. This is what
exactly.
Exactly. The African countries got independence. The movements, the parties that brought independence continue to lead these countries. So what we have is what we all know.
Oh, do we have an example of that in South Sudan?
South Sudan, SPLM, SPLA.
SPLM, SPLA. It can we come right there for the right.
Exactly.
Can you show the SPLM and SPLM kind of gerbo?
Tell it.
Anyone who wants it, how many SPLMs are there? How many SPLMs are there? Go to SPLM in the Jubatin, Kwa SPLM Jan, the SPLM Iotin, Tamki SPLM Diog, I think.
I have lost count, man.
Yeah,
I have lost count.
SPLM DNBO.
I have lost count.
Nuba Mountain. Oh.
I try not to pay attention to the SPLMs and their acronyms. And tell me, you're right. As we speak, and me paiba to after Nuer genocide, yateneke ngwan and tell me, yen te ngwan ko ten ngarma share te tin te gadang mata band tin te gatu na dwer tin and now chigadol now te gatu na dwer tin te chigadol order matin. So an SPLM me shala ayo te ngwan na kara yen and then jang and a one yen kien la kien jaro den be consolidated into IG and the ko kan edin kwa kuma kwa rana ken. But then take a other independent organization like the JCE running the government parallel with the IG. Okay, okay, you know what, man? Create other political parties anyway. Although Biamusho but Kurana can leader and then what it no Salvakir Mayar
agenda.
Exactly. Agenda did kill. Chang bigger different parties, but agenda did kill. Unlike Manana ka SPLM Dana Dongama.
So one last point is the relations between South Sudan and Ethiopia, and I want to bring this point up. So 2019 Eritrea, South Sudan, and Ethiopia, Chikamat. So Selfa, and this guy.
For workers, whatever his name is.
Workers, yeah, exactly.
What Eritrea?
Eritrea.
Yeah.
So I think this is the one thing we should learn. You know, because Eritrea, Korean a brutal dictator.
Yeah.
Middle one ethnic agenda connected.
Yeah.
Tamashi Abbey, George, look and open the ethnic federalism.
Yeah.
Let it know America.
Yeah.
South Sudan. Self can a neka, let get a dinka empire.
Yes.
Let get a janka, but come at Kent. Ethiopia, China, Boom, Tigray, I never go bigger bit. And then Menade Kong bigger bit, because Boom Tigray. Because South Sudan, China, Nuer, go bigger bit. Maybe Jota come near.
Yep.
So what we are seeing here,
it's a trend.
It's a trend.
Yep.
So dictatorship and fascism is increasing. So I want to show a picture that's very important here. A picture of the three of them. 2019. So I want to show this picture here.
No, man. You are Roy Ladamo. Anami Chane and Naath, but it is so succinctly bright as day. It's very clear.
This is
yeah. Komi Yego even to walk Rwanda, but there they are. There they are. I went to walk Woody Rwanda. Woody Rwanda, power here consolidated into his hands as we speak in Timber. Wurnan Badon Quara. Again. Uriala Museveni, the same thing, and then one Uriala Ururu Bahantama will also do the same thing. And then Eritrea who succeed, what they call a Guambar, and they will go to Balwatin, and then Uriala Salvagirma did never get any Dr. Abi.
Yeah.
The only problem is it's backfiring on them quite a bit.
Yeah.
Again, Nuer cannot tame, Tigray cannot tame. You cannot beat people to submission and expect them to actually submit.
Exactly.
It does not work. And they may not follow, but a little bit of development, but not palm the month to the extent where you are an idea. Okay, Malish, you meet to Kenya, can Rwanda, can Uganda. But too early, man. Too early. Ko but again nothing. Kerna gian can leader. More a mid work about them. Nay ding what cha borut. Again gari lu juba.
Exactly.
So cha can gari.
So it didn't plan ko la den tam che go ka
Yep.
kon.
Yep.
Look at this. They want we the other to you know nego.
Yeah, no man.
South Sudan thing.
Mm.
And then Bunyane me in Ethiopia me kwaje run the TPLF Tigray. Ya mark South Sudan go to one.
No. No.
Tamo michi abi berejo. He Marian can South Sudan.
Chaba strengthen. Yep.
Chaba strengthen. And as a matter of fact, Kadis in 2020. I did don't know Michi Wagara could jam Michi one Kadis for scholarship. Michi to no one Jarod at Evan.
Yep.
I think Chanen Tigray. That's why they said this is a bomb or called a Wooten.
Yeah.
So Nori, Mipeli and Tigray warrior or Kariakame. Because Leah can and it did. Juba is becoming militarized. Because right now, the Tujani chicken put.
Yeah.
So, Name, Michikon, we con, would have been there con big Liu. And yo. Look at this. This is the new East Africa trend. And Eritrea is creating these bilateral agreements. We have to be very careful about this.
Yeah.
And Quer South Sudan, can Quer Eritrea. Two dictators.
Yeah.
Co-dictators and ethnic dictators, they want to put down Jurt in that problem.
Yeah.
Look, here they are again.
Yeah.
Again. Young, Marek, and these other people, we can already the kings, the emperors in their respective countries. According to what problem made, let's learn what the Tigray have done. Tigray, and Edipel Bellalong, Chimayana, Garichala Girhe Berhe, Girme Berhe. Imagine this is not good. Ordinary Tigray, according to what problem made. Wouldn't Gujagua, dear Ganeka. He's trained as an economist.
Yeah.
Gore. So Yen Gore knew it. Like when you go Iran Gore, but you learn South Sudan to the Yandora.
Yeah.
Give me a berhe kia link a pet. Latin in neck. So Yen knew it to Chitwalk, a PhD, physics, economics, or any whatever you are. Just sophistication, here pal. No, official, we will learn in South Sudan. Look at Yandora, their stupidity. Come on, look at Gary Barrett.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a well-known economist. Yeah. So
no, Doctor.
We can learn from it.
Gara me, I'm a moika Lord Tere Jike. I remember this morning to a group me Tathin and then Alagara Nigeria, cool, right? To a dolkel me, my doctor, medical doctor, me ako UK. You could write, you could wear no. When me to will go no balloon, bo wida, panaka walaraka, because you feel more fulfilled that way. Because more meaning by giving back to his own blood, his own people. And then Nathan here, Chang Tong me I joke my chum narar, Martin UK, huh? And if you could have a go to Nigeria, ma'am, and I'm to it in a lemu. You would have put in a one. Again. I say this although Chala medical doctor, he's better off ko bagharaba muilot ko serve na neke instead of serve na kawaii. The man tama kon wore to yana to gore in one along. They are more comfortable and tama lanaka wana maka west largaling leader kirken. Kacha gurno ba kon balwa right me ko bana roland bana camera so that and all this ingenuity we have, all this creativity, Banatan Roland. Milono Goharu, she go Ramadan, she go Linglis, Kerego and work Kerego Rodo. Again. So it would be an advice, Condi Island, Tamakon anyway, with one charling again. Should I be paid, let's say, it's work of physics, it's work of economics. Well, economics, you'll have a little bit of an understanding of the politics. But those of you in Tito sciences, you're too focused to where you just want to practice. But your practice, but then we go did me, I think we wish up. the other Lord, because in all you do, serving Ramabur, by audio can know Ngaidu Sadu, can chang the tea, Chinele Goranyo, because that time will come when you'll be discriminated against. See again, that time will come, take it from me, okay, because it's already coming. Canadian, ko by your expertise itself, that would be wish I go Agadian Jacan. Chilati Abija. Chilati Abija. But Mati Mundu, ala Moon and La Roland, no one will discriminate you against as long as you get that expertise by Paldi Bella, Alwanate. So whenever we can go, would it be a Alwana Necon, Laura Necon? We want channeling already. Roy Rolacon, we go around but get a lot more. Yeah,
Lord, it the long. Yanon Kialing Nuri. Wouldn't want me. Did you talk today? The Kangadika, one of Africa, East Africa more. Tamaquala consolidation, Kurama Yan the Rodoping. Yan and Tigray, you can go to Bureau, Ethiopia, Ethiopia, man. Here, Ethiopia, Tercan. When you know South Sudan, American South Sudan, Italian. Quero Wooten, a Kanlia can in a bit. Again, Pala no more learn from this.
Yeah.
Quero Cholan.
Yeah.
So, again, good program down a wallet. Be a Kunian Gamal, put the Kelga here. Come go the potbo. A roll it, or a roll now. Again.
way candinai, Uro away lava, Nirol Chiandananga, Amulal Kalona. Chiang one con, a quang one con, Ganyan were, Gore, Lakan a thing, a moran killing, Shannon on the Noran Gelpini. Chiang one con, a quang one con, Ganyan were, Gore, Lakan a thing, a moran killing, Shannon on the Noran Gelpini. Chiang one con, a quang one con, Ganyan were, Gore, Lakan a thing, a moran killing, Shannon on the Noran Gelpini. Chat